Hello and welcome to Flippin' Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And today we're flipping through Mad Magazine number 182, released April 1976. Our price, 50 cents, which is indeed cheap. But before we do that, please hold on. Let me remind you to hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. That is the best way that you can support this channel, help it to continue to grow. I sure do appreciate it. I appreciate that you do that every single time. We're getting kind of close to 2,000 subscribers. It'd be pretty sick if we made it there. I'm going to do another plug right off the bat. If you haven't watched it, I did an interview with one of my heroes from Mad Magazine, Bill Ray. It was unbelievable. Great experience to have him on the channel. And please check that out. If you want to support me in another way, patreon.com/flippinthrough. Link is down in the description. You can also become a channel member. These are the people whom I get to thank today. Hutch, Ben Forsgren, Joey Gesso, Reflection of Perfection, Tom Richmond, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you so much for the support. I hope I can keep on earning it. Also, Me Too Big, support me over on YouTube. Anyway, with that, let's, oh, why do I have this in my ear? Let's get back into it. Here we are. Oh, actually, no. I'll bring it up in a second. That was, I'm like totally off today. Totally off. So apologize for this embarrassment. Real quick. So some people are complaining about the background being too bare. Well, see, I got this thing from IKEA. I got it used. But it's that's going on the wall. That, and I'm going to figure out a way to get this guy up. My giant Alfred. So that's going back up too. It's going to be great. Very, very much looking forward to that. Here we have Mad Magazine number 182 from our bicentennial year, 1976. Look at it. It's beautiful. Don't you think? I think so. Bob Jones doing this cover. I have a collection of Infinity covers. This is like it's not an Infinity cover. An Infinity cover is where it's like the character on the cover is reading the magazine that they are in, and in that cover they're reading the thing, so it just kind of goes down forever. One would expect, and this is similar but different. It stops. It terminates. It does not go on forever. Oh. We'll say this actually. Before we go on, I want to bring up the back cover because I usually don't have time and rush through the back covers. I want to, a Norman Mingo take on this classic painting of Uncle Sam. You can tell it's Norman Mingo because, well, it's beautifully painted, but also because in the signature, he just includes the little fish that he did later on in his career. I want to. There you go. Yeah, ladies, we know, all right? The Castaway. This is a great one. Paul Coker Jr. Marooned. Latitude. It's amazing that he knows his latitude and longitude. Send ship. And look at he turns into an old man eating fishes. And he receives back a ship in a bottle. What more do you want? Still waters run deep, but they're usually stagnant. Some great wit and wisdom from Alfred E. Neuman. Here we have one of my favorite features, the Mad Suicide subscription ad. Why kill yourself just because you missed the last issue at the newsstand? Subscribe to Mad and have it mailed to your home. And he's about to, look, I love this. There's the farm in the background. He's about to dive into the porta potty. Not the outhouse. Be more accurate. Here we have in the Mad in Germany. We have ordered the German folk to buy their German Mad. 350,000 German folk have obeyed their order. We will punish the rest. Klaus Reicht. Publisher, German Mad, Hamburg, Germany. Here's the German mad publisher, Klaus Reicht. He's wearing one of those famous, I feel like it's like a Prussian helmet, isn't it? Please correct me. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Is that not a Prussian war helmet adopted by the World War I German military? Anyway, let's keep moving on. This is one of the, I think I've talked about this in a recent episode, the Italian invasion. The sort of, at this point, they were trying to get these artists from Europe. This is actually something that I wish I knew more about because it did seem like a concerted effort to do this. But this is Arnaldo Franchioni. Him and then also Baggy, that Italian sculptor who would make the things. It just seemed like they were reaching out to some different artists, not just American cartoonists and illustrators. So here we have Mad portfolio of some idealists' dreams. Here's the Pied Piper leading all the cars into the river. Ironic, that seems like that would be pollution. I don't know, some hippies burying guns and knives. Some hippies using some type of fumigation to take out all the bombers. I mean, there's not. I mean, they're all really self-explanatory, and I don't know, kind of hard to argue with. I feel like most of this we've taken care of. Maybe just this one. I don't know, and I don't know. Suddenly, I've just been overcome with sleepiness. I'm just yawning so much. The World Trade Center. Ooh, ooh. That's not how they fell, though. You know, alarm clocks. They're draining the swamp. This is right wing. This is right wing coded. New musicals based on big movies. Mort Drucker, writer Frank Jacobs. The Mob's All Here, based on The Godfather. I haven't watched The Godfather in such a long time. Life is a treat in the mafia. Rackets are sweet in the mafia. Big shots you'll meet in the mafia. Oh, all you'll eat in the mafia. I think a young man should go straight. How can you be such an ingrate? No, never. I'm no believer in mob rule. I think you went to the wrong school. You'll have it made in the mafia. Be highly paid in the mafia. Learn to persuade in the mafia. That's a skilled trade in the mafia. Should have been a musical star. I know you guys are thinking it. Leave it in the comments. Rate my singing 1 to 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. Please do that now. Anyway, get me to the church on time. These are great. I love stuff like this. I love it when they make fun of the movies and in like, I don't know, it feels like a novel way that isn't just sort of like bippity boppity boopity boop. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Sung The Impossible Dream. I don't really know the tune to The Impossible Dream. Isn't that from Miserable or something? I don't know. Camelot. Oh my goodness. Do Re Mi. Do I know that one? Go to Blazes, based on the Towering Inferno. I mean, this is great because you get so. Look at this Ernest Borgnine and the Steve McQueen. Holy smokes. Have you seen more? This is Harvey North, right? This is Harry North. This one must be Harry North. Are these all? This looks like these look like something Harry North Esquire would draw, but I guess they're all Mort Drucker. Holy smokes, Steve McQueen and Ernest Borgnine looking rough, looking pretty darn rough. Here we have Beat the Recession with these helpful mad penny pinching hints. Buy your perishables before weekend closing time when you can bargain. Have your kids bring home their free school lunch leftovers in doggy bags. If necessary, use alternate means of long-distance communications. Eliminate unnecessary doctor bills, brush up on home remedies, and take care of your family's minor medical problems by yourself. For entertainment, return to the simple and cheap ways of yore. By saving hot water, bathe Japanese family style. What is that? Oh, you're all in there together? Is that a thing? Japanese people all just bathe together? I might hold on. Okay. All right. This is from a website called japantoday.com by Meg Murphy of Rocket News 24. Take it with a grain of salt. Surprising number of Japanese kids still bathe with their parents up until high school. I learned something new from Matt, I guess. I don't know. Early one morning, downtown. Flip, flap, flizzess. Okay, give me a toaster, and an electric blanket, and a hairdryer, and a clock radio, and a shaver, and... See, this is a throwback. Most people don't remember this. You used to get stuff by starting a bank account. They don't do that anymore. You don't get anything. They might not even take you as a customer. They might say you're too poor. In fact, just you wasted our time. Give us $25. That's true. The lighter side of making extra money. My interview with Bill Ray, he was a staunch supporter of the lighter side of. I don't know. I don't know. You guys know I have sort of a love-hate relationship with Dave Berg, and I loved his old stuff, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's move on. One fine day at the corner of Southfinster Boulevard and Phone Bone Street. All right, this looks normal. Oh, it's a flasher. Flashing can be cured. Give now. I mean, that's really what I want to know. What I want to know is how much of an epidemic, like, why was there so much flashing in the 70s? Oh, Oh, here we go. Flashing on the 6th. What? No, this is weather. They brought me to roofing sites. Anyway, in order to identify themselves as members of certain military, social, sporting, environmental, and ethnic, and other special groups, many people proudly wear shoulder patches. Some people even wear shoulder patches, and they don't belong to any group. But we're not concerned with those clods. What we're concerned with are the people who belong to certain groups who do not wear shoulder patches because they aren't any. Because there aren't any. It's for these clods that we've designed this special collection of mad shoulder patches. Here we have Jewish mothers. Eat bubala. Eat bubala. Slum landlords. If you don't like it, move. Fat people. Tomorrow I start my diet. I love this little belly. Know what else is great? Like the painting here. It's made. All of these are painted in a way that evoke the stitching of a patch, which is really fucking cool. So, pardon my French. It is. Nosy kid brothers or sisters, pay or I tell. God, these are so cool. Harassed waitresses, I only got 2 hands. Mafia members, there ain't no such thing. All American bigots. Don't get me wrong, some of my best friends are Catholic? Catholics used to, I guess, Catholics used to be discriminated against. I never experienced discrimination as a Catholic, so that's good. Losing coaches, wait till next year. Chronic hypochondriacs, you'll finally believe me when it's too late. Aggressive insurance salesman, if, God forbid. Subway or other bus riders, don't pack me in. And dog-hating city dwellers, glitch. Is that what they're trying to emulate, that sound? Of a turd getting peeled up. Spy versus Spy. Here we go. This is a great one. There might only be one Spy versus Spy in this issue. Unbelievable the budget that they have. That's all I'm going to say. A mad look at 50 years of college life in America. Now here's the thing. This is one of those super dense ones. Campus in the 20s, and George Woodbridge doing some beautiful, beautiful illustrations. Campus life in the 20s, the 30s, the 40s. Look at that, the GI Bill. And they do touch on a lot of this stuff. Campus in the 60s. Then campus life in the 70s. Anyway, sorry I can't read that. And here we have Mad's Traffic Commissioner of the Year. If you're not an avid Mad reader, you might not know that. I mean, this was an ongoing thing where it would be like Insurance Salesman of the Year, Traffic Commissioner of the Year, Used Car Salesman of the Year. They would do all of these things. And you had this guy. It would change. It was not somebody. It's not like in Cracked with Nanny Dickering or something, where it's always the same person. They would have different interviewers, if I'm not mistaken. And this is Jack Davis doing these illustrations. And it's a beautiful. Here we have Jack Rickard, right? And Lou Silverstone doing the writing. The Mad Gallery of people it's hard to feel sorry for. No matter how much I eat, I simply cannot gain an ounce. London and Paris were fine, but it rained every day when we were in Rome. Oh my God, my husband will kill me. Yeah, well, you have insurance, so you shouldn't be that pissed. At my income level, it's absolutely awful how much I have to pay in taxes each year. These guys are in the unemployment office. Telling this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. Then don't do it. Because it's going to hurt me a great deal. Please don't do that. It's not easy having a maid. I'm always worried that she'll steal something or drink our liquor. I'm really worried about that tooth. It's really depressing. I just can't seem to lose any weight. Anyway. Oh, look at. And the thieves took about $100,000 worth of my best jewelry. It was horrible, just horrible. She's eating Alpo. Oh, awful. My phone keeps ringing all the time with guys asking me for dates. Can't I ever have a little peace and quiet? The same one, same gal right there, same problems. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The shadow knows. We join Lamont Cranston. You guys remember that? Lamont Cranston, The Shadow? Anyway, I love The Shadow. Love those old radio plays. The Shadow knows. Here I have the UN. Fight breaking out. This is a precursor to, a Mad Look At. I love this. There's these two gin blossom nosed alcoholics and their shadows. Oh, they're just beautiful, beautiful creatures in the shadows. Love that. It's a rich basketball player. Ooh, send that to Kyle Bridget, a little nude right there. There's that guy hitting on the model. Ooh, drunk driving. I like that one. I don't like drunk driving. I like the message. Don't drink and drive. Ted 67. Oh, the poor cavemen. They aren't cavemen. Be nice to them. Anyway, let's move on because there's a whole nother page of this. Zoom, make sure you guys hit pause. Really appreciate this stuff. I love that doofus just chugging along like he has a drag racer. Just wants to hang his thing. I don't understand this. Oh, that's her shadow. She wants to. I understand. Okay. Here we have, what is this? The Good Times, Good Time slot. Angela Torres and Larry Siegel. The classic African-American sitcom Good Times with, what's his face? Dynamite? Is he in it? Or is this a mashup? Yeah, he was in it, right? And then there's this guy who's like, God, what was his name? He's been in everything, right? We have one afternoon in a doctor's office. This is great. I absolutely love this because they just let you do all the thinking. Go, So doot hits the what is that called? Reflex thing. You don't see her kick. You don't see him get kicked. You don't see him fly out the window. You just have this smashed window with little flies buzzing around there, and her like that. Now let's look at the fold in. In what important bowl game are there nothing but losers? See, it sometimes changes. Sometimes my card is too narrow. Sometimes it's too wide. The empty food bowl. Oh, look, it's a hungry guy. A hungry guy. That's too bad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Mad Magazine number 182. Remember, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. That really is the best way to support this channel. And thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.